We will now attempt to expose the thief. All the suspects are gathered here. Remember, as we said earlier, people and circumstances are not always what they seem. Let's have a chat with each one, shall we? Colonel Horseradish, you have been accused of falsifying your war record and lying about your medals, thus proving that you are a deceiver. If you are capable of deceit, you are capable of theft. Miss Ruby, you maintain that you are the daughter of a wealthy father, that you are a socialite with good breeding and incapable of committing a crime. However, you have shown yourself to be street smart, a street tough, perhaps. Therefore, we believe you are not who you seem to be, and indeed capable of larceny. Professor Prune, you were able to move about silently, even startling others with your sneaky behavior. We also know that you sneeze whenever you're being deceitful, and the Colonel heard sneezing during the night when the cross was stolen from the library.
I told you, I never took that cross. But Miss
Enough said. Madame Blanche, you say that you are a pillar of virtue, upright, incapable of doing anything that would go against the church.
Wait.
Yet you have been accused of stealing household items and covering up your love for the bottle. Es-tu coupable?
Fou.
Mrs. Peabrain, everyone thinks that you are not in complete control of your mental faculties. Yet you do card tricks like a pro. We're wondering who you really are. And Reverend Sapp, you have been accused of extortion, which you deny. That's because your real weakness is a propensity for thievery. Stealing happens to be your specialty. Reverend Sapp, you are a sap to think we would believe your story that you are a clergyman.
Why are you singling me out? What about all of these other people? Surely they're worse than I am. I am no thief.
Stop your bluster. I knew who you were right off. You're the international jewel thief, Hercule Flambeau. Two things exposed you. For with all your dexterity of disguise, you cannot cover your most obvious physical characteristic, and that is your singular height. What are you, 6'3"?
6'4".
Pardon me. Also, a statement that you made was suspicious. You didn't know who your parishioners were? No man of the cloth would ever admit that.
You're very clever, Father Brown. But not clever enough to keep me from stealing the cross. Sorry, Father. I'll just be on my way. Now listen, Father. I don't want to threaten you, but...
I do want to threaten you. I want to threaten you with the worm that dieth not, and the fire that is not quenched. I am a priest, Monsieur Flambeau, and I tell you that Christ stands ready to forgive you.
I don't think so, Father. Don't try and stop me.
I want you to give it back, Flambeau, and I want you to give up this life. There is still youth and honor in you. Don't fancy they will last in that trade. Men may keep on a sort of level of good, but no man has ever been able to keep on the same level of evil. Their own goes down and down. Many a man I've known started like you to be an honest outlaw, a merry robber of the rich, and ended up in the dirt. Wisdom is better than jewels, and all you desire cannot compare with it. Be wise, Flambeau. You are surrounded.
You think I'll fall for that old trick? You shouldn't lie, Father. There's no one out there.
You're surrounded, all right. You thought these fellow suspects were criminals? They're actually undercover police. Please identify yourselves.
Lieutenant Mustard.
Officer Scarlet.
Sergeant Plum.
Captain White. Chief Peacock. We are the Wauwatosa Police Department's finest.
I planted them in this house in order to draw you out into the open.
All right, Flambeau, as Father Brown said, you are surrounded.
cross!
I suspected Reverend Sepp was our man from the beginning, so I substituted the phony cross I had made for the real one while you were all being interviewed. Let him go. I believe Flambeau will give up this life. I don't fancy he'll last long in this line of work. Besides, when he realizes he has a fate, he'll be back, and you can nab him then. I imagine he'll turn up at the back door any minute.
Oh, the front door. That must be USPS. Give me the cross, Father. We're here!
Wait a minute, how do you know that's really the mailman? Well, things aren't always as they seem, you know?
He's the real deal. He knows the signal. But I thought the Archdiocese couldn't get deliveries. Never underestimate the United States Postal Service.
Thank you, Assistants. Your help has been invaluable in solving this crime today. How many of you guessed the right culprit? One, two. All right. Congratulations.
Wow.
You will receive 2 free tickets to an upcoming Warning Star show.
I know. I get it.
Get up here sooner or later.
Did you have fun? Yes, it is. Thank you. Our Society does do tours.